Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue on my part series. The week that was college football history review, the 1969 college football season. This is week 7 that I'll be talking about the games that were played on November the 1st, 1969. November the 1st. So let's get into it. November 1st, Dartmouth beat Yale 42-21. Pittsburgh beat Syracuse by a score of 21-20. Pittsburgh won its third game for the first time in any season since 1965. North Carolina shut out Virginia 12-0. Next, Auburn, the number 17 team in the country, beat number 7 Florida 38-12. Young Florida team was sky high with its play so far this season, but it had never won at Cliff Harris Stadium at Auburn. The Gators quarterback John Reeves fired SEC record 66 passes, while Auburn's quarterback counterpart Pat Sullivan was more efficient with 2 touchdown passes and 2 touchdown runs. The Tigers led 25-0 at halftime until Florida scored on Reeves' touchdown passes halfback Tommy Dorrance in third quarter and tight end Bill Dowdy in the fourth quarter. Caesar's touchdown total of 22 passes brought Reeves within 2 touchdowns of 1950 record of Kentucky's Babe Purley. Reeves 379 yards passing pushed his total past Florida Steve Spurrier SEC record mark for season passing yards, but his 9 interceptions also set NCAA record for a single game that stood in the pass play during the 2000s. John Reeves said after the game, "I didn't think they made any spectacular plays really. Just played well all day, particularly their linebackers, and I was bad." Auburn's linebackers like Sonny Ferguson, who had 3 interceptions, Bobby Strickland, who had 2 interceptions, were main culprits. But safety Buddy McClinton and cornerback Larry Willingham also contributed with 2 pickoffs each. The Tigers got off to a 6-0 lead in the first quarter as kicker John Riley tapped 22-yard field goal through and followed shortly with 52-yard 3-point bomb after Ferguson made Auburn's first interception. Now next came Strickland's first interception, which led to Sullivan's 16-yard touchdown pass to wingback Connie Frederick in the opening minute of the second quarter. Now Ferguson got up 39 yards with interception on next series, and Sullivan skirted right in for 3-yard touchdown on next play. Ferguson picked off another pass, this version by Reeves from end zone, and went 11 yards to score in third quarter. Tennessee next. The Tennessee Volunteers, number 3 team in the country, beat number 11 Georgia by a score of 17-3. Proud Georgia defense, which had pitched 3 shutouts and held folks to 86 yards rushing average, died in steady after its rain. As the Tennessee Volunteers bolted for 386 yards rushing, the guard Chip Kell carving big holes in Bulldogs' front. Volunteers lost 4 fumbles, first leading to kicker Jim McCullough's 21-yard field goal in the first quarter, but Tennessee countered with second quarter touchdown runs from tailback Don McCleary and fullback Kurt Watson, who had 197 yards on 19 carries. Volunteers defense shut down Georgia in the second half, allowing no advances beyond its 33-yard line. Next, Louisiana State, the number 8 team in the country, lost to Mississippi 26-23 in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, schizophrenic Ole Miss devoured Tigers as quarterback Archie Manning's quick feet accounted for 3 touchdowns, and his golden arm registered 22 of 36 for 210 yards and a touchdown and interception. Defensive back Tommy Casanova's interception launched LSU to tailback Jimmy Gilbert's first quarter touchdown. Manning hit tight end Jim Poole 4 times in a row to draw Rebels within 7-6. Kicker Mark Lumpkins' first of 3 field goals gave LSU 10-6 second quarter lead, but Manning rallied Rebels from 23-12, third at disadvantage with 77-yard touchdown march and 22-yard touchdown thrust after Tigers quarterback Mike Hillman lost fumble. Next, West Virginia beat Kentucky 7-6. Next, Florida State beat South Carolina 34-9. The once beat South Carolina was focused on SEC championship, so the sojourn to Tallahassee might have caught coach Paul Diesel's troops a bit flat. Not at the beginning, however, as Gamecocks enjoyed 3-0 lead through the middle of the second quarter on kicker Billy Dupree's 32-yard field goal. Florida State defensive end Ronnie Wallace, Jr.'s inspirational holler guy, led charge that threw South Carolina quarterback Tommy Suggs for the loss for 10-yard line and ignited 20-point surge. Short Cox punt from danger put Seminoles in position for FSU fullback Paul Magowski, who rushed for 111 yards and scored 2 touchdowns to quickly tally his first touchdown on a 33-yard charge. Florida State kicker Grant Guthrie added field goals of 42 and 40 yards, and halfback Tom Bailey flipped 16-yard touchdown pass to fullback Mike Gray. Gray's second such halfback to fullback scoring pass in as many games. Sophomore defensive back John Montgomery helped Seminoles march to 27-3 with 27-yard third quarter touchdown return of interception of Suggs. Now backup Gamecocks quarterback like Randy Yoakum fired 20-yard touchdown pass to tight end Doug Hamrick in the third quarter to draw Carolina to within 27-9. Florida State quarterback Bill Kappelman passed 17 of 29 for 203 yards and an interception. Next, Michigan, the number 20 team in the country, beat Wisconsin 35-7. Number 1 Ohio State beat Northwestern by a score of 35-6. Toledo beat Miami of Ohio by a score of 14-10. Missouri, number 14 team in the country, beat Kansas State, number 12 team in the country, by a score of 41-38. Halfback John Staggers was key ingredient in Missouri, winning big game to join K-State in the third three-way tie for Big 8 lead with Nebraska 27 winner over Colorado. Staggers threw touchdown pass to wide receiver Mel Gray, scored 3 touchdowns, including breathtaking 99-yard kickoff return for a 28-12 lead. Midway in the third quarter, halfback Mac Heron scored 4 touchdowns for Wildcats, including fourth quarter 26-yard pass from quarterback Lynn Dickey, whose 411 yards of offense set conference record. Now, K-State squandered 2 late chances with turnovers and began to tumble to season-ending 4 losses. And last but not least, Arizona State defeated Wyoming, number 15 team in the country. This is an upset with Arizona State beating number 15 Wyoming by a score of 30-14. Arizona State, on early end of what would become a 6-game winning streak, started downward spiral of demoralized Wyoming, which was fast losing its spirit thanks to suspension of its black players. The Cowboys gained only 14 yards rushing, so quarterbacks like Gary Fox and Ed Sienkiewicz combined for 26 of 45, 276 yards passing, but suffered 5 interceptions and 9 sacks. Now, Sun Devils also concentrated on aerial game as quarterback Joe Spagnuolo looked for wide receiver Calvin Demery, who was healthy for change. Arizona State halfback David Buchanan tossed 4-yard touchdown pass on the 4th down to tight end Ron Carruthers, and fullback Art Malone batted for a 6-yard touchdown among his 69 yards that broke WAC career rushing record. Defensive end George Kellerman, who had tallied second quarter safely, also blocked punt and fell on it for touchdown to lift the Cowboys within 27-14 in the fourth quarter. Next, the AP poll, November 3rd. That includes look at week 7 games that played on November 1st, 1969. Here we go. Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, Texas. Number 3, Tennessee. Number 4, Arkansas. Number 5, Penn State. Number 6, Southern California. Number 7, UCLA. Number 8, Notre Dame. Number 9, Missouri. Number 10, Purdue. Number 11, Auburn. Louisiana State 12. Florida number 13. 14, Stanford. 15, Kansas State. 16, Georgia. 17, Missouri. Mississippi. 17. 18, Michigan. 19, Air Force. And number 20 was a tie between Nebraska and Oklahoma. So that concludes look at the week that was college football history in review, the 1969 college football season. November 1st, 1969. This is week 7. Recap the games I played on that date. Please like to subscribe to the channel. Once again, I'm going to go over the AP poll again. November 3rd is a CERN. Ohio State was number 1. Texas number 2. 3, Tennessee. 4, Arkansas. Penn State 5. UCLA, Southern California 6. UCLA 7. Notre Dame 8. 9 was Missouri. Number 10 was Purdue. Number 11, Auburn. Louisiana State 12. Florida 13. 14, Stanford. 15, Kansas State. 16, Georgia. 17, Mississippi. Number 18, Michigan. Number 19, Air Force. And there was a tie for the 20 spot between Nebraska and Oklahoma. So that concludes look at the week that was college football history review, the 1969 college football season, week 7, November 1st, the games I played on that date. Please like to subscribe to the channel, do a video of this magnitude tomorrow. Let's continue to recap the 1969 season of college football. Until then, like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Till then, talk to you soon.